Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Brooke. I hope wherever you are in the world, today is treating you well. In today's video, I'm doing my first sauna session video on this channel. Not sure what to expect. I'm kind of just gonna go with it. And I'm going to be using this bad boy, which is the Durham Amazon purchased off of Sauna back in 2020. It is a low EMF sauna, which is what really drew me to getting this type of sauna because I can't afford like the really nice wood ones. And I wanted something that was still low EMF, but affordable, and this kind of fit the bill. So I'm someone that's very sensitive to EMF, so I haven't actually tested it myself with like an EMF radar, or a device, but I don't feel like I'm getting like fried with EMF, so that works really well for me. I am going to just jump in there, get a quick, get my heart rate going a little bit, sweat a little bit, and then, help to like clear my face out. I'm like breaking out for some reason, and try to jump on the treadmill for a couple minutes. I really want to do workout videos. I feel like on YouTube, I wanted to say this, that there's so many like attractive, fit people that do workout videos and all this other stuff, but I don't know, maybe I'm not looking for the right like genre, but I feel like there's not a lot of people who are overweight, who are just working out on camera and trying to, like live their best life pretty much. I guess it's because it's embarrassing, but I'm just gonna fit that area then, because I don't see enough women that are around my age and older, and jumping on, trying to lose 80 pounds, 70 pounds, and jumping on exercise equipment and embarrassing themselves. So you know what? I'll fill the void. I'm actually gonna jump into this guy right now. It's been preheating for like 10 minutes. I guess let me do a little quick review while it's heating. So you have, this is the little control. It's start, power, and foot heat. The foot heat I put on because I dig it. So the temperature actually doesn't go that high. It only goes to 150. When I was going to the gym, I was going to LA Fitness for a while, and LA Fitness in this place called Unique Fitness out here in Long Island. And I would always use their sauna. But after COVID, it was like, I don't know, man. It was kind of like gnarly. Like I really didn't want to like use like a public sauna anymore, And actually during COVID, I bought this because at one point I was like going to the gym all the time. I was like really trying to stay on top of that, on that regime or whatever. And I was really bummed out when all the gyms closed. So I tried to do like my own thing. I got a treadmill off of Craigslist and I purchased this guy. So another thing is it goes only to 30 minutes. So you tap out at 150 and for the temperature, and then the time is 30 minutes. So, I mean, it's cool, like it's very basic. This is very, very basic. This is not like one of the fancier ones, but I mean, it works for me. It's in my budget, and I'm gonna use it until I can get something better. I'm gonna jump in here right now and take it from there. Hello. I feel like I look like that girl on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that blew up into looking like a big blueberry. What was her name? You're turning violet. Violet, is it that one? I forgot her name. So I feel like I look so silly with this, but this is it. This is it. So literally you just hang out. There's like this bar that's in here that, look, if you take it down, it kind of collapses. And then you fix it, and it's just like one like random wooden bar. Like a little, I don't know, like a thin bar. And then I have a little seat, a little like beach chair almost, that comes with this thing. And then I have the mat on the bottom, but I'm short, so I have to really like focus on like keeping my feet down, Wait, I'm trying to move the mat with my feet. It's been a little while since I've been in here. I really try to hit the sauna like often, but my problem is that I let life like take control, you know what I'm saying? Like in the sense of like my work and like schooling and my kids, and it's hard for me to find time for myself. So like today I was off of work because, first off, I was off for the last couple days because I was getting over a stomach virus, and then today it was raining, but the next 2 days it looks like rain's on the forecast, so I may just not get a paycheck this week. But I figured, let me just get back into working out, let me clean my house. And I wound up napping for like 4 hours. So I'm like, you know what? I needed to sleep, right? That's what I'm telling myself. But I really, what's funny is that like, I really want to put myself out there because there's one aspect of like losing weight is, I guess, just finding strength and finding like, I I don't want to say humility, but that's really what it is, you know, because I'm trying to find the right word. I feel like when you put yourself out there and you have goals, people hold you accountable. Now, on this channel, I have like not many views, but everybody that watches my channel and comments, I really appreciate. But I still have people, you still have eyes on you, you know? And even just the fact that like somebody can find my channel that I know is like more inspiring for me to actually like make change as well. I feel like when you put it out there, whether it's 10 people watching your video or 100,000 people, it's kind of the same effect, you know? It's just other people that are looking into your world. Look at this flap. This thing you can close. You can actually go in here. Look how ridiculous. Can they make me look any less weird? Oh, here's a story time. Okay, so one time I was I was like using this, right? I was like really trying to like use this every day or whatever, and okay, this is now just gonna be a rough video. I was trying to use this and I brought my laptop in here. I don't know why I would do that. Like, what a stupid thing to do. And my battery exploded, so there's that. But you can actually just sit in here and like really immerse yourself and get really hot and sweat. And I even have a sweatsuit that I got off of, I don't think it was Amazon. I don't remember the workout store I got it from. It doesn't fit me, so there's that. But I figured I should just say that. And it was cool because I wore it when I was in the sauna, and yeah, it doesn't fit me. But yeah, let me get on topic. Anyway, I feel like, yeah, I feel like I have to lose so much weight, and the alternate day fasting is working. I'm doing it. I haven't been doing 36 hours. That I'm slacking on. So like I actually didn't even do a full day. A couple days ago, I did 20 hours, and I just feel like even when that happens, I feel like I get setbacks. So I have to constantly stay on top of it. Constantly stay on top of it. Every day is not going to be the best. Every day is not going to be easy. Some days I just breeze through, but other days are harder, you know, especially if I'm eating like crap on my feast days. I don't know why. The last couple times that I've been doing alternate day fasting, I have not been eating well on my feast days, and I think it's because I'm hungry. I think I'm just not eating enough calories on my feast days. I'll like go really strong for a week, and then I'm binging. That's the problem. So I have to really eat very clean and high calories. I have to eat more salads. Maybe throw some fatty dressing on there. I gotta get satiated because I'm telling you, I'm jumping to that cookie jar when it's my feast day, and it's not healthy. So anyway, so that's what I'm focusing on right now, and I want to do workout videos. I really want to get fit. For a period of time, this is a whole other topic, but I trained in martial arts for years. For years. I was training in martial arts since I was 15 years old, and that's actually where I met my husband. We got married when I was 21, 3 kids together. And I trained in Aikido Jiu-Jitsu for 10 years, and then I trained in Wing Chun, and then I went back to Aikido Jiu-Jitsu. So I've been back and forth. I had a stint with kickboxing for about a year, and I liked it, but I love the idea behind martial arts, and like, it's just very deep, and it's just my thing. And I was very fit. For a long time, I was fit. So carrying around so much weight, it just makes me feel like, not even like the look wise, I just don't feel good, you know? So like doing the fasting has been helping for sure, 100%. I think I do need to kick it up in the department of being more consistent, being longer. Like I can't do 18-hour fast and then 36-hour fast. Like for me, I need a habit and I need to stick to it. I'm gonna be definitely gonna be adding more into my feast days, 100%. I have to add more into my feast days because like when I fast, here's my problem. When I fast, and then I go into the next day, I don't want to eat. That's my problem. And then I'll only have like a 4-hour eating window, but then I'm not getting enough calories to satiate me for the following day. So when my feast day comes again, that's when I'm binging. That's my issue. So I have to make sure I'm breaking my fast early and just eating the entire day. Because that's the only way that this alternate day fasting gig is going to work for me. I cannot starve myself. I just can't do it. So that's my challenge. I also need to really break into working out. So I'm going to be doing workout videos on this channel. Sorry, this is a ramble video. I'm just talking to you guys. If that's something you're into, if that's something you're interested in, I'm probably just going to call like workout with me videos, or you know, jump in the sauna with me or something. Look how ridiculous this is. The designers did this intentionally. They're like, hope you guys send us pics of what you look like in the sauna. So anyway, that's That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I want to do. And here's the thing. I'm just going to be completely honest about this. When I get motivation from Instagram, from YouTube, like I've said before in other videos, one woman in particular that I really enjoy is Raw Food Romance. I really enjoy her weight loss story. But she wasn't actively like filming her weight loss story. And it's great to see someone that lost a lot of weight and then see their pictures and before and after and how their life is different. And because I really feel like how you feel is how your life is, right? So if you're feeling like, if you're not feeling well, like things in your life, they're just going to seem more cluttered, more clustered. You're not going to be as confident. Like I feel like it like bleeds into other areas of your life. So with her in particular, she lost a lot of weight. I think she lost 70 pounds. That's right. She lost 70 pounds. And she posts a lot of before and after pictures. And she looks fantastic. She looks like a younger version of herself. And she's like 7 years, out now of her weight loss. But I would find it so motivating for someone to actively be posting their weight loss journey. So my thing is like, I have like the goal at the end of all this is that I'm at my goal weight. And truly my goal weight is anywhere between, it's not like one number, it's between 125 and 135, or 140 realistically. I feel like I'd feel the best at that weight range. And even 140, when I was 140, I didn't feel 100%, but I feel like coming from almost 200, that's gonna make a big difference. So theoretically, I have to lose 70 pounds. And I've been losing weight slowly, especially with the alternate day fasting, but I am getting jammed up. And this is what I don't understand too, is that when people say that, oh, it doesn't matter what you eat on your feast days, as long as you're doing alternate day fasting because you're in a deficit, well, maybe it's because I have Hashimoto's, but I'm not finding that to be the case. Like I'm losing weight really, really slowly. At first I was dropping weight, and now, and I think it's because of my diet. I think it's because I'm like jumping back into like breads and cookies and just nonsense. I think that's why like my weight loss is stopping. It's still going, but it's not going to be sustainable long term. So what I want to do is I want to document my journey, the good, the bad, and the ugly, my working out routines, like I'll just jump on a Peloton and talk about a topic. Like that's the kind of stuff that I want to do on top of doing other videos. Like I did my Botox video. I like doing little deep dives into that, sharing my alternate day fasting journey, sharing different reviews. So I'm just going to stick with that. But if you guys want to see anything in particular, like just let me know in the comments below and I'll take that into consideration. This is starting to get hot. This is what I love about this thing, because it starts to get hot and then you don't feel like you're sweating until you really get out. I'm not going to be in here that long because of course, I took a nap and I have so many things to do today, but I'm probably going to be here like another 10 minutes. So that's my situation. And I've been doing these things. I did a video called the mid-year reset. And I feel like I was just doing an inventory of it a couple days ago, and I feel like I'm pretty much on target for where I want to go. But it's just the fact that I still have really bad habits, pertaining around my diet. And the thing is that there's an emotional connection with food that I have. Even just handling difficulties in my life, especially stress. I put myself in really high stress situations for whatever reason, like with being in the union, with going to school, with juggling a family. I think I do it because I function very at a higher capacity when I have a lot of stuff going on. I also feel like I'm just someone that just takes on a lot, and I think I try to overcompensate the issues that I deal with having OCD and just other issues that are difficult for me to deal with, so it kind of distracts me when I'm busy, And when I had my coaching call with Lauren Lockman, I saw this gentleman for 4 weeks. We had a coaching call once a week, sometimes twice a week. I recorded all the calls. Actually, I think it was 8 weeks. And he was wonderful. He was wonderful to work with. And one thing that he said was that we have to break the connection, the emotional ties that we have with food. And I mentioned this in another video, but what we do with food is it surrounds our entire life. Like it's the way that we express our feelings, we celebrate, we mourn, we go out and meet people, and it's such a pivotal part of our life. And yes, you need food to live, but we live around food, So I think in my life, I use it a lot as a crutch, and I use it especially to overcompensate for having issues with sleep. I don't sleep a lot. And it's funny because when I was doing the diaper service, which I'm in the middle of making this series called the Diaper Series, the Diaper Diaries, and I'll have that up at some point because there's a lot of things I keep editing out, so there's that. But I remember when I was doing deliveries, New York City, in the middle of the night, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm exhausted, right? I got like 15 deliveries to go, and I would just like eat to keep me up. And I remember one time I got pulled over by a cop, and because I was just stupid, I blew a light. I hate driving in Manhattan. I hate driving in Manhattan. And, or no, I didn't blow a light. I made like a right on a red or something like that. So I didn't get a ticket for that, but I wound up talking to the cop for a little while because he was wanting to know what all those weird smelling bags were in the back of my work van. And I drove an unmarked van, so I didn't say like Nature's Premier Diaper Service or anything like that. It literally was just like an unmarked van. So I was like, well, you're more than welcome. I was trying to be a smart ass, but one part of me was like, you can go back there and look in all of them. I don't give a damn, you know? You can wash them while you're at it. But I was like, I can show you what are in the bags. So I literally had to get out of my van. Okay, I'm in Manhattan, again, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going in the back and I'm opening the van and I show him, and he's like, all right, that's enough, that's enough. So then we're just talking, right? I'm like, listen, I'm exhausted. And we just started talking. He's like, oh, you should go get a donut or go to this place or go to this place. And I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. He's like, yeah, it keeps me up because this guy worked like the night shift or whatever. He was very nice. He was, busting my chop, but he was very nice. So I kind of learned to eat when I don't sleep. And it's been a real bad habit that I haven't been able to get out of for years. If I have caffeine, I'm up the entire night. Like I have very weird like sleep. I don't want to say I have like sleep apnea, but I might. But I also never had it until I was at this point with my health. So anyway, I think I'm just at a point where it's like I so badly want to connect with other people. I so badly want to connect with other people that are in the same boat because everything on social media is so polished. Everything is so polished. And I feel like there's not enough people that are raw, they're real. And it's not to say people are fake. I just feel like people are very filtered and edited because they don't want to be judged. It's funny because I make videos, I enjoy videos, but I have a full-time job. So it's like, if this stuff doesn't pan out, I'm still making videos, If I don't make money off of YouTube, it's like, whatever, I'm still making videos, I'm still sharing my journey, It's not that big of a deal, But I feel like a lot of people are so scared to be themselves because I'm getting hot, sorry. So I'm just gonna come out of here. I think they're so scared to be themselves because it's not marketable, but you're probably more marketable being yourself than not being yourself. So that's what I'm focusing on. That's what my goal is. I want to document my weight loss. I want to document my journey. I want to connect with people that are in the same boat and show the human side of trying to make real changes in your life. And I just happen to be someone that has a weird situation going on because I'm in a male-dominated field. I have so much pressure, okay? I have so much pressure with this job. I don't know what the hell I was thinking becoming a plumber. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a welder. I learned how to weld when I was 14. I was in special education, and that's another story time. I was in special ed, and I had to choose between cosmetology or being a welder. Considering I fought like 3 different girls from cosmetology because they would make fun of me because of my Tourette's and whatever. I was like, oh, let me go to welding, right? So I decided to weld, and it kind of just stuck with me. And when I got back into the field, I didn't want to weld too much anymore. Welding's cool, but there's a lot of like health implications. My eyes are very light, so I would get like really bad headaches. I was finding that even the highest setting on a welding helmet wasn't high enough, So when it was approached to me, when I met a gentleman that I was working with that was a part of the plumbers union, he really sold it to me. And I was like, you know what, screw it, let me just do it. But it is by far one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. It's probably the hardest work-wise I've ever done in my life. But it's really pushing me to level up. And that's why I think I'm putting myself out there so much, is because I'm always trying to push myself to be better, to do more, and to hit those goals, I don't feel like my goals are so unattainable that I can't do it. Losing 70 pounds is not unattainable. People do it all the time. I just want it to stick, and the issue is, it's not like, oh, I ate a lot of food and I gained a lot of weight and then I'm gonna lose it, I'm gonna stay off. It's like I have real emotional ties to food. When I was a little kid and I would get made fun of a lot, I got made fun of for everything. Being poor, having buck teeth, not having the nicest clothes, making weird jerking motions with my hands and arms, and it was horrible. Being OCD, because everything had to be perfect. It It was so bad. You know, I was made fun of for everything. I was very skinny as a kid, but I would start to go to food when I was a little older. I would go to food. But because I was training, because I still ate pretty well, it didn't really hit me until I got later, like late in my 20s. And then it was like, damn, that's a bad habit, you know, especially now that you have your own money, you live in your own house, you can afford things you couldn't eat when you were a kid. So everything, you know, I'm a vegan, but everything's friggin' vegan now. And that's, you know, that's the thing, that's another video I want to talk about too, with the whole vegan thing. Like, I don't even want to say I'm vegan because I feel like so many people, the vegan community is so narcissistic. And I've been told I'm not a vegan because I have kids. Like, it's crazy. I've been vegetarian for longer than I've known people. I've been a vegetarian for 30-something years and a vegan for almost 20 years. And I don't even want to say that because I feel like the whole community is, not the whole community, I shouldn't say that, but I feel like a lot of people, they're doing it for the wrong reason, you know? And that's what I'm saying too. So I guess I'm just rambling in this video in a sauna, looking ridiculous, but I just want to be authentic and I want to really connect with people because I'm at a point in my life where I need that connection with people. And it's funny because the camera is like, you know, what kind of connection are you making with just a camera? But I talk to people outside of the camera, right? People that do like my videos and they'll message me and they'll talk to me and I really appreciate those conversations. And I don't know, just being human, just being vulnerable and showing the other side of what it really is like trying to make differences and changes when you're not wealthy, when you're trying to move up the ladder with, you know, with your job, when you're working, literally digging trenches, right? And then you have a goal that's totally different. And then being someone that has a lot of like emotional issues or mental health issues and fighting through that, you know? That's one thing I have about certain influencers, man. I'm not going to say the name, but you guys, if you've been watching my videos, you know who I'm talking about because I always reference this influencer. It really pisses me off. She uses her mental illness a lot as a way to shield herself from criticism. You know what I mean? It's kind of like an umbrella, like, oh, you can't say that to me because I have this or this, that, and the third. It's like, you got no idea what real mental health issues are like. And I try not to even look at other people's direction because I'm just like, whatever, right? Like, you just make all the noise you want, you know? You're just hurting people that are actually following you that maybe have the same issues or maybe have issues that you're claiming to have that you don't have that really are trying to resonate with you. And I feel like just sharing my own mental health struggles will help open people up to their, you know, to their own struggles and maybe wanting to share their own struggles or even just connect with others that have their own struggles. Because it's difficult, it's not easy, and you know, I'm not a big advocate of medication. I've mentioned it a few times in my videos. I'm just not, and it's not that I've never gone on medicine. I was on medicine for years, multiple different medications, and they didn't work for me. The way that I feel like having true health can work for me. There was a period in time back in 2018, and I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm just rambling, I apologize, I'm sweating. I dig it though. If you like these type of sauna session videos, let me know, leave a comment in the comment section below. And I don't know why I keep saying that. I saw somebody else do it, and it's not as funny as when they do it. But I'll do like a topic. I won't just ramble. I'll do like, oh, this topic, and I'll stay on that topic. But back in 2018, I felt really good. It was like from like, I'd say April 2018 to like December 2018. I was raw foods, lost a lot of weight, wasn't at my goal weight yet, but was doing the fasting, back to intermittent fasting, doing a great job, lost a lot of weight, and then my brother-in-law was killed in a horrific car accident. He was working for my husband, and he was driving home, and freak accident. He was killed almost on impact, didn't die on impact, died when the paramedics arrived, but he was young, he was only 30 years old, and my sister was left a single mom with a 4-month-old son, and I just spiraled. When I saw how hard it was for my sister, and I saw, you know, just the devastation his passing left. I love this man. I loved him so much. I knew him first. I knew him from when we were little kids. He was a wonderful man. He really was. He didn't deserve that. So that's why I say, like, that's why I talk a lot about my channel too, like about age. Like, it hits you, man. When you lose someone young, it hits you. It really does. And then you see what life's really all about. And people being scared to get old and doing all this stuff, it's crazy. But anyway, or looking your age, it's like, give me a break. But when that happened, I really fell back. I really fell into a deep depression, and I fell into like food. I fell into like the arms of carbs, right? And it's been hard getting out of that. And I feel like a lot of people will just succumb to it. Oh, this is my life now. I'm never going to be there. But I just refuse. I'll fight tooth and nail to become the person that I want to be. I just refuse to settle. I won't settle. It just won't happen. But I really dig this. I really enjoy this. Let me see. This is, all right, I have 5 minutes left. I'm going to turn this off, but I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm sweating. And this does a really good job. I'm not going to stand up. I'm going to spare your eyesight. I kind of actually look like, what is his name? Joe Exotic. What's up, guys? So I'm sweating a little bit. Tiger King. And it stays hot for a little bit. So it's cool. I recommend getting this if you have a couple $100. Okay, I can't lean on that apparently. So I recommend getting this if you have a couple $100. This is not an endorsement of this. I think I just broke this actually. Damn it! No, I didn't break it. It's still good. It's still good. Okay, good. Yeah, this side. This side's the side that comes out. But anyway, you guys, I'll let you go. I have to jump in the shower. I said I was going to work out earlier, but I'm going to jump in the shower. And I'll be back for another workout video. It'll definitely be more working out, or actually working out rather. I'll probably do like a sauna sesh and then jump. That's what I'm trying to do, jump on the treadmill. But I'm looking at my time right now. I'm not going to have time to go pick up my kids from school. But I'll check you guys back on the next video. If you like videos like this, there you go. All right, relax. Then let me know. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my rambling, and I will check you back later on. Take care, all you cool cats and kittens.